Hi everybody, we're going to be storing cards today. I can only store these cards because I don't have enough sleeves apparently. So we have a good mix of got7, 17 as always. We have some baekhyun, a little bit of enhypen and txt, and then a bunch of girl groups. So we have blackpink, IVE, and stayc. So I'm going to be clearing off my table and then we're going to be going into my 3 binders that I have with me because everything is going to be combined. So we'll see how smooth it flows, but otherwise I don't really have much to take out because I just have 1 binder kind of for everything. So hopefully we have enough pages, but otherwise hopefully this is an interesting storing card video because I haven't done it in a while. And actually it's my 30th storing card video, so it's kind of crazy. After 4 years of storing cards, it's only been up to 30, but I always store more cards now, but you know my situation. So yeah, we're gonna get started. We're gonna be starting with our Terry photo card collection today. I have this Target exclusive Sanctuary card that I found on Mercari US for a reasonable price. So that's all we have for Terry today, and then we're going to go right into enhypen. Sunghoon's collection today, we don't have much since I just got these 3 cards in. We have that one on the way on Mercari Japan. I'm still missing the Odysseus selfie, which is so hard to find. But today we have the Dark Blood new version selfie. I found this for a reasonable price on Mercari US. I've been buying more on there because I don't really want to fill a batch sometimes. I'm still collecting full group, like select full group for Daydream, but I probably have to pick up the pace because there's a new era coming soon, June 5th, which will be exciting because it's like more cards to collect and just in general more music. And also I wanted these like replica paint PCs because I love them so much, and I love pink haired Sonu. I was able to get tickets to see enhypen in the US. I'm going to see them in Chicago and LA. So nothing crazy. I'm not getting like ultimate VIP, just regular tickets. But see you all there. We actually have a good amount of 17 cards today because I got a few sets in, but also my friends also gifted me a bunch of Spill the Fuel cards, which I'm totally grateful for because I did not expect to finish a good chunk of the collection because I'm kind of taking it slow according to what I wanted to do for this year. But this is S-Coops's card for that version. We have Junghan's card for the blue version, which I would assume is this one. Yes. We are missing, I feel like a few, like a Minghao, and I think that Junghan, which is like the one in this outfit. We have here a Hoshi and a Wanu. Okay, which is good progress. So she goes here. So I have not stored cards in a hot minute. I feel very rusty, but slowly getting back into the groove, especially since I just transitioned to my new job, which takes up like all hours of my day because it's a pretty mental job. But we have one Hoshi missing, which is in that outfit. I think people have been selling it. I've just been lazy to buy it. And then we have we're missing a DK here, and then I have a Tao Vernon, which is so exciting. Which I am... Wait, I didn't bring it with me? Did I not bring it? Oh, I guess because like I completed Vernon for like that row, but I didn't like bring it with me because I also just collect my top 4, right? So I'm gonna be putting... This is kind of funny. I guess I'll put Vernon. I'll keep Vernon on my like a little PC holder because it's like an extra card. Or I'll put it away later. But today I actually secured Minghao's Weaver's version because my friend bought it for me. She's gonna give it to me when we're meeting up next week. And then we have Sungwa, my friend is gonna give me, and then we have DK's. I was able to trade for DK's Weaver's version. I'll actually flip it over so that we can see it on this side. He's so cute with the little bucket hat. I was afraid that DK's was gonna be hard to find, but it's actually not too bad. So I have DK's here, and I also have Josh's. So Josh's goes at the bottom here. Somebody's sending me Junghan versions, so I'm just missing S-Coops. So that'll be really cool to see the Weaver's versions complete. I actually never have completed all Weaver's versions until this era because I like the beach concept. So that's why I wanted to collect it, but also just because there's more 17 cards to collect. So we have Josh's Weaver's versions here. I'm in no rush to like receive all of them, but it's fun to like complete my collections. I have no stayc cards for Metamorphic, but I will put in an extra page for their latest comeback. Okay, for I'm sorry, for Stacy, I only have my pulls, and I'm just gonna keep my pulls because I ended up being pretty lucky in pulling a lot of Seun's cards. So we have her here. So the newest S comeback is just like a mini album. It's always a mini album, right? Because High Up does not know how to give them a full album. So I'm just gonna put Seun up in front here, and then I'll put extras wherever they are. Actually, we can put the group card in the middle. Her card here. I pulled another one of her K-Town For You benefits, and then we also pulled her little version for the platform, I think they call it. So I'll put the rest of the members down here. Whoa, there's exactly 8 cards. So we'll put this one here. We'll put Xiun. And we'll put this one here. Zoom in up here. I don't know when I'll get more Stacey cards because I haven't even finished Metamorphic. I feel like I can give up on the figure version card because that one's probably pretty hard to find. I wanted to buy the figure version when I was in Chicago 2 months ago, but it was like not guaranteed the card, so I don't want to spend money on that. But yeah, so far I really like the S comeback. Next we'll do Ive. So I only have one card, which is just her today because I didn't pull the Make Star blanket set, and then I have yet to collect. Actually, I think I have a page for her back here. Did I not bring it with me? I'm sorry. I don't remember what I brought or what I didn't bring with me. Yeah, I guess I didn't bring her play version, which is so sad because it's part of this era. But I will just put her here for now, and then when I collect more empathy, I'll put her in. And then for Blackpink, I did not set up for Jisoo, but I will put her cards in here first. I'll put her solo stuff in first. I have all these cards here. I have the Hello Kitty one, which is so cute. My next favorite is one of these. But I have exactly 8 cards, so I'll eventually find one more card for her. This is a really cute card too. So I'll put this one on top. And then this one. Hopefully there's no reflection. Oh my god. Okay. There's such a range in her outfits. That's why I really like this comeback. And then her hair looked really good in this like brown look. But it's funny that like her hair is so many different colors throughout, but that's just because like, you know, you can take photos anytime. I'll put a filler in here. But yeah, that's what we have for Jisoo. I really liked her comeback. Amortage. My favorite again is Hugs and Kisses and Your Love. Your Love's my favorite. I'm actually lucky that if you watched my little collective haul, I actually pulled both the Hugs and Kisses and the Amortage, the Your Love keychain. So I have nothing for her regular collection. I have nothing for aespa. We have these cards here for minghao. So I bought the whole set, so it fills up this 9 pocket really nicely. I'll take all these out. If you hear anybody talking, it's probably my my host. I live with an old Spanish couple, so they're always hanging out in their backyard. But I have these cards here. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I have 10 cards because I didn't account for the that card. So I'll definitely just put one of the group cards on the back. But this is one of their selfies. I guess I can put. Yeah, I can put one of the group cards on the back. But I liked this one. There's no particular order, so I'm just putting it in whichever order. I miss 17 a lot. They just did their Japanese fan meeting, and Hao's hair color right now is ginger, which is aside from pink Hao being like my absolute favorite. Pink is like a hard color to come by nowadays because it definitely is a lot of maintenance because it went from red to pink. But ginger is my next favorite because it was the first era I liked Hao from. So I am so excited that he decided to dye that color again. We have this set complete for Right Here Tour. And then we have this also complete as well for Carrotland. But yeah, he has ginger hair. I told you all I was in my flop era, but like, I really think that I have to collect every single photo card of him in ginger hair, because it's like literally my superior color hair aside from pink. If you know my old binder or my main minghao binder, like I don't have that with me right now, but I have this like photo of him in the schoolboy uniform or the uniform, and then he has glasses and his ginger hair. That's like my favorite photo, one of my favorite photos ever. So that's why I love ginger how. We don't have a special carrot zone today, but I have that on the way from the previous Carrotland. And then we have this Carrotland page because I always have to bring that with me. Nothing for the Spill the Fields era, but we do have another Carrotland page, so I'll put that in here. And we also have the photo cards from the Japan venue sets, and then some Carrotland memory book. So I will just consolidate those on one page since it probably fits. I got a full set of Minghao's Carrotland. I also am collecting OT13, but I am waiting to store that because I don't have enough sleeves. I literally like ran out, and I was like, how is this possible? Because I always order a lot, but it's because I didn't think that I would get so many photo cards from got7 too, so I didn't think it through. I love this flag one. The close-up one is cute, and then we'll put the blue one in the middle since it's different. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah. I have not really caught up with this Carrotland because it came at a time that I was just starting work, so I haven't been watching it, but I know my friends were watching it diligently, and they also went to Korea to watch it, so that's really nice. I think it was very bittersweet because of course it was right before Wonu enlisted, because Wonu couldn't do I don't think he could have done, what is it called, Tecate, which is in Mexico. So he didn't do that one in Monterrey, Mexico, but he was able to do other stuff. So, you know, it's kind of like when everybody went to the previous Carrotland for Jonghan. So this is the home PC. I will put Carrotlands here. So cute. I always am tempted to buy this photo card again because I forget that it was on the way, because I didn't ship this KID package until a few weeks ago. So yeah, I think I'll do this, and I'll buy one more venue PC because I don't really need all the versions. I think there's one where he's holding the roses and he's kneeled down, but everybody's going crazy after that one. I didn't have a preference for how look, because I knew that I was buying 3 complete sets. And then I randomly joined this one group order because she had how open. So, and these are venue PCs, so they aren't really terribly expensive, so I can always buy them. The off chance I do another card group order or something, but I don't need to buy cards right away because my bingo this year is to not buy so many cards. But I think I'm kind of flopping on that too, because got7 and 17 trading cards itself always take over 100. So imagine in a whole year I can't collect more than 1,000 photo cards. I know it sounds like a lot, but I think when you collect a full group like 17, especially with the full album on the way, they literally might do 20 cards per member again, and I do OT13. Well, I'm more selective now, but you know, it's the idea of. So that is what we have for Minghao so far. I still have some cards to put away for 17, so I'll put those sets in now. I did 3 full sets of the venue, so I'll put them in order of members. So I usually do Scoops, Jonghan, Josh, but I'm thinking if I want to put them in facing order or just this way. So I think I might do just so that they all face me and not the spread, because I just in general it's easier to kind of store them right now that way, so I can always change it when I want to. But this is S-Coops. I put the dome, the Spill the Field ones on the sides, and then the Japanese single album in the middle, so it looks a little bit better. Not too much orange, but again, I chose 3 different sets that would be different, because most of members have different photo cards, but Mingyu is the one that he he takes the photos all outside on the green field like this one. So I didn't want 3 of or at least 2 of the same Mingyu photo when it's just a little different angle. So I tried my best to pick 3 different sets. So I had my friends help me order, which I'm blessed because, you know, it makes it much smoother instead of having to go through a crazy proxy, and you never know if they'll scam you. Because when they first started doing Japan venue PCs, I joined with somebody that was trustworthy because she usually did UZU, and she lived nearby me, but then she like didn't realize that she gave money to somebody that wasn't trustworthy. So then, but she wasn't willing to refund. So I think from that experience, I think I can always find these later because they're not as hard to find anymore as the first venue PCs were, because everybody didn't know how they worked because they were only starting to do dome tours then, or like dome PC tours. So, but we know if you're a 17 collector, you know that 17 always go to Japan. So every time they're in Japan, you might expect more photo cards to come out of it. But it's nice that everybody in Japan gets to order these sets after the fact, so it's easy as long as you have a code from somebody who went to the Japan show. Oh my god, June is so cute. I really wanted to keep my lucky draw from the US tour, but I ended up selling it to my friend because, when you wait in line and you buy like albums for $25 each, like you kind of want to make your money back. So I just sold off my album and the lucky draw to my friend Alyssa. Oh, and also this is a Kino. This one looks like the Kino kit, but I'm glad that I actually own a version of this Wanu. Amazing. But yeah, Hoshi looks cute in that rose too. This is Woodsy. Woodsy's card is so cute. I could have just collected Woodsy Vernon, but I was like, I love all of 17, and it kind of commemorates the Spill the Feels era, as if I don't already collect enough. But I think for what it is, you'll always see me collect a lot of 17. But I generally like split my time really evenly between all my 3 ults. So I know got7 hasn't been doing anything, but you'll see some more got7 content from me soon. If that's not an indicator of something coming. But I will be storing their cards in a second. This DK card is really cute too. DK always has cute cards. He's actually a member that like you would think would be very easy to collect, but he's actually underratedly always claimed. Like if there's somebody that's consistently claimed, it would be DK for me and my group orders. But like people sometimes will collect like S-Scoops, Junghan, Mingyu, whatever. See, like these are 3 very distinct sets, but a lot of the sets had him in this grass, which I don't mind, right? Because there's like this grass here, but I just think like it just makes it better if I don't have a duplicate look, but a different cohesive set, right? I love this Boo too. Boo is slaying Spill the Feels era. I would collect Busok soon, but I just think that the timing that Busok soon came out, I was like in between finding out if I was gonna get a new job or if I was gonna sell the restaurant or not. So I didn't have immediate money. But we ended up selling this restaurant, so it's fine. Vernon. He's always like, because he's mixed race, right? He literally, this look just reminds me of one of the guys that I went to middle school with, that like right now he's like dating this like pretty popular influencer. We are no longer like really friends because he's like weird, but like not weird, but like he's just not my cup of tea anymore. But yeah, this look just gives me my friend staring, or my whatever acquaintance now. But yeah, Dino looks good too. So that is it for the Spill the Feels. Of course, like it works out because there's 12 members and I collect the 13th member, so there's always gonna be, I think that's all of for 17. We're gonna go into got7 and Baekhyun. I have this one Boozy card, but I'll put it on an extra page off camera because it's kind of a big photo card. So I'll just leave it on the side because I have nowhere else to put it. I didn't bring any of my other binders. I'm trying my hardest not to move the binder so much because it's only like in frame so much, but we're gonna be I'll be putting in Baekhyun next because I think I have more cards for got7 right now, so I'll just put him in first. But we have Baekhyun's membership kit here. I love how he mixed baseball and basketball. If there are any in the future, if there are any like football cards, I will need to own them because I love NFL. So right now as the draft is happening, and it's been kind of dramatic what's been happening. So actually I will put this, I'll do an 8 pattern for my membership cards since there's only 8 cards. Put these 2 up there and then these 2 down here. So, and then we have this one as a concept. Baekhyun has his 5th mini coming out soon, May 19th, which is a Monday. So I am looking forward to that comeback, but at the same time, I'm not looking forward to how many cards there might possibly be to collect. I know like you don't have to collect as a fan, but this is my ult, and I vowed at the beginning of collecting him that I would collect most things. So I am going to take it easy though, because I know his cards kind of sell for easier afterwards. So no big deal on that. This is his D icon. So I don't have a particular way to put it in here. I'll just put the selfies here on top. And then his pink hoodie. I actually am missing a few from the other D icon I bought, so the other 3 cards, but I will put these in here for now. So I would do that. Yeah, I'll just put it in accordingly, and then we will move from there. I think I will just put in Baekhyun. I've never put him in a 9 pocket like solidified, but because I only have these binders with me, I have to store my cards somehow. So I have this Baekhyun to put in. His D icon was really crazy that he just randomly released things. Here, I'll put this like that. And that beret is actually really cute. I am realizing that I probably won't have enough pages in the next probably storing card video, because I have all of Carrotland to put into. So it's crazy because I have rarely bought pocket pages because I always like repurpose them, but I think I definitely have been collecting more in the last few months, so that's why we are having a shortage. This is a 7 pocket spread, so I'll just do this one in the middle, and then we'll have the edges empty. These are so cute though, my favorites. Okay, yeah. Why? I can't believe I forgot how many sleeves I needed, and I didn't order more in the last 3K Addy batches that I've had, but I just got lost in time because I just thought that I had enough. But each pack of popcorn sleeves is only 50 instead of 100 like Dragon Shield, so I thought I had plenty, but I guess not. It's okay though. Things happen. This looks good so far. I definitely have to add the other selfies, but I will do that when I open it. I don't feel like opening it yet. So we have these pages, and then now we're gonna be doing the miscellaneous got7 stuff. I have 4 of the Marks magazines here, and then I have Yugyum's tour PCs. So I'll do that right now. I have no, I guess I'll do the yellow ones at the bottom. My favorite is this one because it's the most different. I like the glasses one. I like my girls. Okay, sorry. Okay. There's actually one more to collect, but I don't feel the need to collect it since I am not Jelana. I don't ult Yu-Gi-Oh! I'd collect it if it was like Mark, but Mark didn't do cards during his tour, which is fine because I even buy, you know what it is? You know what's crazy? I get flamed all the time that I didn't get, not like in a bad way, but my friends always like, how come you didn't buy Mark ult VIP and like meet your ult? And I was like, you know, like I think at the time I spent already so much money on 17th floor, and I thought that that was like gonna be my most expensive ticket. I was wrong, by the way. This was in 2022, and so I was like, okay, I don't need to spend $400 to meet Mark and just like be up close, because I knew my friends were gonna like be up there, so I can like sneak up there. But I just think that I just couldn't rationalize spending $400 to meet like my cousin from LA, you know, like so I didn't do that. But I also didn't buy merch. Like I think like past me, present me is like kind of regretting not buying like a hoodie or a hat or something. But like at that time I already joined so many goes for like his like cards and stuff, so I like didn't want to like just spend more money that I didn't have at the time, because I was still, it was my I just graduated, so I didn't have a job yet, and I was just gonna move back home. But at the same time I wasn't making money yet, again because I didn't work with my family yet, so we were not making stable income. And so I was like, okay, let me just like chill out and not go crazy. So I will do these cards here too. This is from his Nestfest Go. This is from extra album PC. And yeah, this is an extra photo card from Nestfest trading cards. And then this I will just put here temporarily, but this is a Jackson, my last Jackson photo card for a regular album set that I have to put in when I go home, whenever I go home, because that one got lost in the mail, so I'll put that temporarily. And then now we're gonna be putting in all of these got7 sets, and that'll be it for today, I think. Okay, so I have arranged it accordingly, so we will see how it ends up going. But I have basically like 2 of the group cards for the corners, because you know they're a group of 7, and then I'll put in the rest. Okay, so we'll see how it goes, but I always store Mark first because it goes, I know it's leader order like JB Mark, but I go oldest first because Mark is my old, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so I will do this as, I'll alternate so it doesn't look crazy, but also I didn't really put it in order, so we'll just go because I didn't have time to like really, well, I was already like storing these, and then I got sidetracked that we didn't have enough cards, so I'll just always be doing the fan chant in my head. Okay. But I always group them by like Hyung line and then Mangne line. So after Jin Young is always gonna be Young Jae. This is the 51 benefit set because yeah. So this one goes here. Yugyam. And then Bam Bam. Okay, slay. So this one goes, I'll put these group cards here, and then this one up here as well. I claimed like 14 packs, so I had extras, so it actually works out well that I can fill 9 pockets. Okay, next is the, that was the selfie set, so I'll put all the concepts in the back. So these are all the concepts, but I'll do, this is Winter Heptagon. So, and then we'll have this, so we'll have this set after this one. Okay. All right. So I actually had I have a few extra Mark cards from me claiming like 7 albums with Flink, or B stage as they call it now. So on the edges I'll put Mark. Double Mark. He's so cute though. I actually needed to do a 7 type of situation for the Pobs, so I chose this version, but it definitely took a while to come. That's why this one is stored so late, but it's nice because I was able to receive it here in my new residence. Okay, Jackson, JB, so cute, y'all. Oh my god, GOT7 tie. Okay, next we'll do the spoon set next because their outfits kind of match. So we have that here. The spoons are so cute. Like they like didn't have to eat in these photo cards, but they did. Okay, we have this. Okay, I know it's so random the way I'm putting it, but I'm just putting it by what I see first. Okay, Yugyam goes down here. I'm so excited to see what they do for Nestfest. It's gonna be a wild ride, y'all. That's all I gotta say. Can't reveal too much. Okay, and then we have the group cards here. Little birds. Okay, I think the merch for the Thailand bird is so ugly though. Like, why did they have to do the bird ugly? I understand making it different, but like they didn't have to make it ugly. Okay, this is the spoon set. I will put this next concept because they have the darker outfits here. I know I just said concept in the back, but this one makes sense. I just put the group card in there, so okay. Okay. I haven't stored in so long. I feel like it's a relief that I get to finally store these cards. Also sad. Also sad because that means I have to wait another 1,000,000 years to store more cards. It's okay. I'm trying to buy less. Again, I have to pay for my life living by myself. And then we have these cards, which match like the color vibes. I don't know. I'm like glad they're not doing more trading cards for the Thailand merch because I'd have FOMO. Okay, that's the next set. And then now we have the orange selfies and the concept. So I'll put in the orange selfies first. Here, yeah, okay. So cute. I'm glad I got a full set of this. We pulled a good amount because I ordered like 60 trading cards. Well, I ordered it because people wanted them. So, I mean, there aren't many group order managers that host for got7. So I was like, I just took it upon myself to do it because I knew that I could get. I knew I collect OT7. So JB, Mark, Jackson, Park Jin Young, Chae Young Jae. Okay. Okay. I actually didn't pull a lot of Bam Bam this era. It's kind of weird. I feel like most times I do pull a lot of Bam Bam, but I don't know. This era, like, he was evading me, which is fine because, like, I can only collect so much Bam Bam. But I was like, yo, for the people that stand Bam Bam, it's kind of hard out here. And then we have this set. So we will put those cards there. Oh my god, it's almost the end. Usually I use these pages for minghao, but I don't foresee myself getting too many minghao cards except for the newest album, so that is why we are doing that here today. And bam. Like, I'm ready to collect a full album for 17, but I'm also not because everybody's coming back in May. Like, why did you have to do that? May or like June? Like, everybody, we still have the end of the year to do things. Like, I could up my bag by then, but right now I need to pay for a lot of things because I just paid for enhypen, and then I want to go see Lady Gaga, and then I have other things on my friends' graduations this whole month. So, lots to do. But we'll start off with the beginning of this got7 section. We have Yugyeom's tour PCs, Mark's magazine, a little of Mark, a little bit of Jackson, Markson. This is the 50K won benefit for Nestfest merch. This is Winter Heptagon, Flink, B-Stage, Pobs. This is more trading cards, the spoon set. This is the concept set. This is the orange set. And this is the message card set, actually. These are the message on the back. And that's it. I only have one binder for everything now because I couldn't bring much over here, but lots to do, lots to store. I will, really try to update as much as I can, but, adulting is kind of hard. I mean, as if I haven't been adulting, right? But I haven't really been buying photo cards since I feel like I get so much mail that my hosts are like, why am I always giving them mail? But soon we'll be able to finish 17, start a new era, all that good jazz. So a lot of new music soon. Thank you for watching my story card video, and I hope you have a good year. Bye!